Hello, today's video is basically going to show you how to assemble your 60-inch Ollieroo cat tree. Basically what I have here is all the parts pretty much laid out, ready to go, everything out of the box. So first thing we're going to want to do, obviously, is make sure you have everything pretty much. Just check your manual and basically just kind of make sure that all your parts are there before you start assembling it. You don't want to be halfway through it and you have the wrong part or you're missing a part or anything like that. So just make sure you have everything available to you, and let's pretty much get started. So pretty much what you're going to do is start off with the bottom. So basically what you're going to do is get the base, which is this part here. The way to find out if that's a base is finding the Ollieroo plaque on the bottom. So just make sure that you have that as your bottom piece. Also on the back side, there's pre-existing holes. So there's one here, one here, one here, and one here. Basically what it's telling you to do is to get your screw Y1, which are the screws that are pretty much majority of your hardware kit, which are these screws here. What we're going to do is pretty much open them and push the screws through this back side here, and the screws are going to pop out from the carpeted side so you can put your pillars on there and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fast forward to that point and pretty much show you what I did. Okay, so this is pretty much what it should look like after the first step. So pretty much what I did was basically remember, like I said, put the screws from the bottom down here, and then what I did was I got the Allen key, held the screw, and then just twist on the pillars until it was secured for all three of the pillars. For this one right here, this one is P2. The way I distinguished what pillar was what, I actually just went from biggest to smallest. So what I did was right here, on this side here, these three smaller pillars are P1. This one right here, this one individual one, is P2. This is the other P2 right here, so there's two pieces. And then I have P3, P3 right there, and then two P3 pieces right here, and then I have the P4, which is the one that has an angle on top and the screw, and then I have P5 right here, and then I have P6 right here, this one, and then I have P7, and then these are obviously P8 since they're the biggest ones. So just kind of lay out your pillars. So just basically kind of go from size, height, and then kind of go from there. Basically your second step is you're going to go on to the second tier. Basically what you're going to get is the shelf with the hole. Place it on top. On these ones as well, they also do have pre-existing holes. There's a total of 4. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom. Or there's 2 on the bottom and then 2 on the corner. So basically you're just going to place it like this. And then you're going to go to your next step. You're going to go to P3, put your pillars here with a double-sided screw. They basically have 2 threads on each side. Put them on here, put your pillars here, and I'll pretty much show you what it should look like after I completed that step, so it'll be a little bit easier for you to understand pretty much. So I'll be right back, and I'll be fast forwarding to the part where the second step should be done. Okay, so this is pretty much what the second step should look like after it's completed. Basically, what I have here is a P3 size pillar right here, and then obviously your basket, and then the other P3 pillar, along with It's the P2 pillar here. Then you have your little step, and then you got P6. So that's pretty much what the second step should look like. Next, what you're gonna do now is start off with the condo. The condo is right here. So basically, okay, so this is the top end. So this is the top will be this carpeted side. The bottom end will be here. The total of 5 screws, pretty much on the corners here, are going to be the smaller pillars to basically give it a structure. And then the middle post is going to go right here. And then pretty much what I'm going to do, I'll pretty much show you exactly where each screw is going to be going in, and it'll give you a better example. And then I'm going to put the next, or the last pretty much tier on there, and I'll show you exactly where the screw should go to and stuff like that. Okay, so now I'm done with the second step, or the third step. Pretty much what I did was pretty much assemble the condo. Way of doing that is actually getting those 3 little small pillars, basically putting all 3 where they should be at pretty much. What I did was from each end there's a set of holes on the top end where the carpet side's at. So there's a total of 3 on top, and then on the bottom there's a total of 5, I believe. On the top where the carpet side is, I use the Y1 screws here, these ones. I basically put it on top, pushing it through, and then what I did was I got the pillar, kind of guided the pillar to the screw, so it can kind of fit into the female end for the screw to secure in. And then I did that same thing on the other side to get that one pillar in, and I basically did that for all 3 pillars. And then there's 2 extra holes on the bottom. So one is for the rope, and the another one is to secure it onto the pillar right here. So the one that's farther up is for the rope, and then the other one is for the pillar to basically not for it to move. And then after I did that, there's another hole in the middle of the cat tree, so that will be the 4th hole. It's basically kind of like right in the middle of the condo. Basically what I used was the only one long screw you have, it's the Y2. I pushed the screw through, and then basically for the screw to pop out, and then I got this shelf here, looked underneath, basically guided the screw through the hole, and this is where I am right now. So now pretty much you have left are these 2 holes. So you have your pillar for your scratch post, and then you have a pillar for the bed, and I believe that's it. Yeah. So there's this pillar for the scratch post, when it's kind of tilted, and then the long one that goes right here to put the bed on top, and then this screw will pretty much go right here to keep it from moving around and stuff like that. So just basically find the hole just like this, secure it on with the Allen key, get your last double threaded screw, put it on that end for the scratch post, this one, and then secure it on, because it's on the back end, there's a hole right here, so pretty much you're just going to go match it and basically just keep on spinning until it's secured on there. And then you're gonna put your your big pillar right here, put the cat tree on top, same thing, it has an insert on the bottom, secure it on, and it should be completed. I'm going to fast forward to that point so you'll see it when it's done. Okay, so this is pretty much what it should look like when it's completed. So pretty much what I did was I used the Y1 screw right here to basically secure it onto this pillar, and then like I said before, I used the Y2 screw for it to go underneath the condo for it to stick out to secure this post here. On top of here, it's actually a Y1 screw that goes from the top of the cat bed, and then you just basically secure it onto the pillar, and then this is there. And then on this one, you use your double-sided screw, secure it on, screw it into this, put the shelf on top, and then the screw should be sticking out, and then you're going to use your remaining pillar that has the angle with the screw popping up. Secure it onto the screw, and then you're gonna put your scratch post here. Secure it. Just basically you're just twisting it on, and that's pretty much it. It was pretty simple to do. It's just that sometimes you kind of run into things you have to kind of double check what you're doing. Like I said in the beginning of the video, just lay out all your parts. Kind of put your pillars according to size. So obviously the smaller pillars on the far left hand side, and then work your way up to the biggest going to your right. And then that pretty much helped me. If you kind of have your pillars all over the place, you're not picking up the right pillars. It might be kind of lopsided. This side might be higher than that side, or this side might be higher than this side. So just make sure that you have all your parts laid out according to size, and that will help you tremendously. Also, patience will help you as well. Some people don't have a lot of patience. I don't, but luckily this one went in my favor, so it went in pretty quickly. So like I said, if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to give us a call, and we can definitely assist you. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and thank you for watching our video.